So there I was, a guy worth billions, just casually eating at a food stall. When my biological parents found me, my father looked at my face, which is 80% similar to his, and started crying dramatically. The fake young Master Jia also looked at me with a challenging stare. Son, you've suffered all these years, come home with mom. I stood up and gave a slight wave to the crowd behind me, signaling them not to follow. They had no clue that everyone around the street food cart was my security. I've known I was the real heir since I woke up here 5 years ago, after my little cross-dimensional trip. I even made sure my so-called aunt and uncle found out the kid they raised was a fake. But even knowing that, they still took 5 whole years to come looking for me. What they don't know is that in those 5 years I've already made it big in this world. I have my own company and a whole lot of people working for me. Our Gu family has rules. Starting today, we need to temper your attitude. You'll live in the servants' quarters. Mr. Gu, if you don't want to acknowledge me, I can leave. I looked at the man claiming to be my father and said coldly, when I arrived in this world, the system gave me a mission. The target was to deal with these people from the Gu family. Once the Gu family regrets it, I can take all the wealth I've made here and go back home. And by now I already have assets worth billions. I sure don't need their approval. My so-called father's face instantly darkened, and the fake son Gu Xuanzi stepped forward. How can you act like this? Dad is doing this for your own good. What right does an adopted son have to criticize me? My words clearly hit Gu Xuanzi's sore spot. Tears immediately started flowing non-stop. Mr. and Mrs. Gu rushed to comfort him, not caring at all about me standing right there. This whole family is messed up in the head. They know perfectly well I'm their real son, but they treat the son of the maid, who stole their child, so well. Who knows what they're thinking? I had no interest in their family drama. I turned and went upstairs. This room is nice. He'll stay here. Mr. Gu glared at me coldly, his eyes full of anger. No, this is Sunzi's room. Where are your manners? I told you to go to the servants' room. Are you deaf? Gu Xuanzi immediately started acting up beside him, crying and saying, big brother, I know I stole your life. I'll give the room back to you. Mr. and Mrs. Gu looked heartbroken, constantly comforting him. I had zero interest in watching this performance put on by this family. I turned around and threw Gu Sunzi's stuff right out the door. Just as Mr. Gu was about to explode in anger, I slammed the door shut with a bang. Mr. Gus' furious voice came from outside, but I just started making a call. Boss, the Gu company has a lot of problems following your plan. Are you really going to take down the Gu family? Coming back to the Gu house, I wanted to see what this family was really like. Too bad the Gu family doesn't really want to acknowledge me. Start the takeover of the Gu family now. I hung up. The door was kicked open. Mr. Gu glared at me. Gu Chen, you are too outrageous. This is Sunzi's room. Didn't he say he was giving it up? Just then Gu Xuanzi looked at me, his eyes full of hatred, but he still cried out, Dad, I let big brother have the room. He'll move to the servants' quarters now. Mr. Gu was furious and swung his hand hard to slap me, but the next moment I caught his wrist. Seeing me fight back, Mr. Gu was stunned. I'm your father, how dare you? I order you to let go. I shoved him away hard, then looked at Mr. Gu and said, it seems you people just Gu Chen, how can you be like this? Xuanzi is also our child. You two brothers should work together, especially since all these years Xuanzi has been managing the company. Even if you came back, we wouldn't hand the family business to you. All of that is for Xuanzi. I knew it would come to this. Years ago when Mr. Gu found out Gu Xuanzi wasn't his real son, he actually doted on him even more. Over the years he handed most of the company business to Gu Xuanzi. What I find curious is, if that's the case, then why bring me back at all? Since you're not welcoming, he'll leave. I never planned to come back anyway. You're the ones who demanded I return. If the Gu family doesn't want me, he'll just go. As I was about to leave, panic was clear in Mr. Gus' eyes. He grabbed my hand. Gu Chen, you can't leave. What do you mean? We locked eyes. Mr. Gus' expression was clearly strange. I knew something was definitely up. Gu Chen, we finally found you. How can you leave? It's not that we're not welcoming you. It's just that this is Sunzi's home, and there really are no extra rooms. So please bear with the servants' room for now. We'll make arrangements for you tomorrow. Looking at Mr. and Mrs. Gu, I knew there was something I didn't know. In the end, I was placed in Gu Sunzi's fancy view room. I called my assistant. Find out what exactly is going on with the Gu family. Mr. and Mrs. Gu knew about me for a long time. They didn't look for me for years. Now they suddenly want me. They definitely have an agenda. I had just hung up when Mrs. Gu came to my room. Gu Chen, you just came home. We're worried about your health from living outside. Let's get you a full physical exam. Hearing this, I frowned slightly and said coldly, no need, I'm perfectly healthy. Right then, I was definitely sensing something fishy. Suddenly bring me back. Suddenly want a medical checkup. There's nothing wrong with this picture. I'd be shocked. Gu Chen, is just a health check, so we can feel at ease. Looking at Mrs. Gu, my eyes turned colder. What if I don't go? Mrs. Gu frowned slightly. Seeing I wasn't budging, she turned and left. Soon Mr. Gu came. The driver is waiting downstairs. Go with them to the hospital. Get checked out and come back. Go now. Mr. Gus' tone brooked no argument. I looked at him and said coldly, no thanks, not interested. Their attitude made me sure something was up. I'm your father. I'm telling you to get checked for your own good. Mr. Gu, I haven't acknowledged you yet. Hearing this, Mr. Gu was instantly enraged. He looked at me coldly and said, "You've been out there for years. Who knows what diseases you might have, and making you get checked for your own good." He tried to drag me away without another word. I shook off his hand again. "Guchin, we want you to go to the hospital. For your health too. We're your parents. Would we harm you? Whether you'd harm me or not, I'm actually not sure. Besides, your son is Gu Suanzi, not me." As I finished speaking, Mr. Gus' face changed. He glared at me coldly. "I order you to go now. If you don't, I'll have you tied up and taken there." As he said this, several bodyguards appeared behind him. I had no choice but to get in the car with them. At the hospital, under their arrangement, I underwent every test imaginable. After the test, they left me in an office. Just then my secretary called. "Boss, we found out Gu Suanzi is sick and needs a kidney transplant. They already got your blood sample. It matches Gu Suanzi's. This trip is for more tests to confirm. For a fake son. They want to take their real son's kidney and give it to the imposter." At that moment my heart turned completely cold. "They have me under soft guard at the hospital. Come pick me up now. My act with the Gu family is over. Now begins my payback."